basketball fans, you've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We've got the Charlotte Hornets and the Chicago Bulls. Here we go. So off the tip, it's Charlotte. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. We've got Bridges. Washington out there with Hernan Gomez. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Graham in at point guard. Now, here's Bridges. Graham, the pass to Rozier. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. Rodman grabs the miss. Pippen against Bridges. Fires from the wing. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here's Bridges over Jordan. The kick out to Rozier. It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Pippen. From the arc. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Pippen.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. Rozier for 3. And no good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Jordan against Bridges. Bridges with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Bridges leading the charge.
Just a high-energy player. Bridges brings the aggression every possession.
Outside Jordan. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Off on the layup. Bridges against Pippen, and it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Here's Bridges. The pass to Rozier. Here's Graham. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Jordan. Jordan double crunches in mid-flight.
A high percentage look for Jordan. It has every move you could ask for in the painted area.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 2. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
The Hornets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
And he knocks down the first one.
I'll tell you, Bridges, you see the athleticism, the improving skill set, and the instincts are coming along.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Here's Harper. Outside Jordan. Pippen against Bridges. It's Pippen with the drive. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's stolen. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Bridges with the steal. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Hernangomez with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. 5 on the clock. Charlotte moving it around. Here's Graham. And the Hornets miss again. So it's Chicago now. Here's Jordan. And then Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Kukoc, he's checked in for Rodman. Bushler comes in for Scottie Pippen. Marshawn Brooks is checked in for Jordan. And Kerr is subbed in for Harper. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Hernangomez. Cody Zeller comes in for Washington. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. And it's Malik Monk in for Rozier. The Hornets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the technical free throw is good. Martin's checked in for Charlotte. Batum finds Biyombo. Here's Zeller. Martin wide open. He fires. Cans the shot from the wing. Chicago trailing here. Now Kerr. Pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. And the Bulls another 3.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. Martin from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Biyombo. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
Now here's Kerr. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 1:51 left to play in the first. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. The Bulls shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw drops for Kerr.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
Here's Martin. It's tipped, and they get it back. The Bulls leading by 3. And Kerr with the basket on the assist by Kukoc. Kerr's got 5.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
So the Bulls, the last game, a win against the Wizards in Washington. Monk, the pass to Zeller. From 13, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch, they say, by Martin.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Outside, Kukoc. 5 to shoot. Zeller grabs the board. Hornets trail by 5. Monk with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks, and Marshawn Brooks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. .50 left to play in the first quarter. Martin kicks to Batum. Back to Martin from outside the arc.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
It's his first trip to the line.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
And so he hits both. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Kerr. He has 5. Passes it to Bushley. Pass to Longley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Nicholas Batum. For Chicago, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Longley. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Hornets trail by 5. Now, here's Monk.
자유투는 선수 성공률로 적용했습니다.
And that does it for the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really. Making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
Here is Kerr. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the floor for Charlotte, inside Cody Zeller and Bismack Biyombo. Martin is out there with Monk, and it's Batum in at the 3, the small forward. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Then on Tuesday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Bulls shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And that one falls for Brooks. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Hornets trail by 6. And here is Monk. 3-pointer. They get it again. Zeller. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now, here's Kerr. 5 points in the game. Kicks to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Zeller. Let's go. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Biyombo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw missing. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Longley. Pippen comes in for Bushley. Michael Jordan is checked in for Brooks. And it's Harper in for Kerr. And he's good on the second. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Harper the pass to Jordan. Gomez grabs the miss.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. The city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you. Washington's checked in for Biyombo. Hornets trail by 3. Rozier with the ball. Now Bridges. He dishes it to Graham. Harper against Rozier. 4 on the shot clock. Fires at the elbow. Here's Hernan Gomez. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, beating everybody to the ball, Willie doesn't always get his number called, so he's got to put in the extra work and find these efforts on the offensive glass.
Harper against Rozier. Harper's shot's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. He kicks to Bridges. But they get it back. Poked away. Pippen with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. It's tipped and out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Hornets trail by 3. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bridges against Pippen. And there's the pass to Graham. Just 5 to shoot. Over Jordan. That one off the back iron and out.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
And right there, you see how quickly MJ gets into the air. Yet another one of his natural gifts.
Here's Rozier. And so here's Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. Hernan Gomez against Kukoc. 6 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Hornets trail by 5. Graham surveying the floor. Puts it up. Here's Hernan Gomez. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Luke Longley's checked in for Tony Kukoc. Zeller, he's checked in for Charlotte. The Bulls leading by 3. Pippen, the pass to Rodman. Back to Pippen. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Good on the bucket.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Pippen. Outside Jordan. Here's Harper. Graham defending. Shot clock at 5. Pippen for 3. No good. Shot missing. And the Hornets now going the other way. Here's Harper. Offensive rebound. Harper's gone 1 of 4 so far. 1:14 left to play here in the half. Rozier the pass to Graham. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Harper with the ball. Graham defending. There's 49 seconds left here in the second. Shot from the wing. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
The offensive rebound. Tries again. Pass to Washington. And the call on the shot. It sends into the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hornets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Free throw good from Washington. So for the Bulls. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. Marshawn Brooks comes in for Jordan. And Kerr's subbed in for Harper. He hits both from the stripe. The Bulls trail by 3. Brooks outside. Will it go? It's blocked. They recover it. Batum with the steal. Passes it to Monk. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hornets ahead, leading by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. 1 half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. They never dug too deep a hole for themselves in the first period. The most they trailed by was 5. The second quarter largely belonged to them as they took charge of the game and jumped out to a 5-point lead at the break. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
I think they let the game come to them. They haven't got to the foul line enough, Artie. That's an area where they're getting beat. I like to see them press to action a little bit more.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Longley. Then there's Harper, and it's Jordan in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so it's Charlotte with it. They lead by 4. Rozier kicks to Graham. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
And here is Harper. Here's Pippen. And Scottie Pippen loves that bank shot, knocking it down there.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. Rozier against Harper. Harper against Rozier. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And he's able to get it back.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Jordan's gone 6 of 7 from the field here, getting just about everything to drop. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
For Charlotte, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. First free throw is good. Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Washington. Good on both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
90 seconds now into the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
For Chicago, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
At the line for your Bulls, Ron Harper.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Pass to Bridges. There's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Ambo trying to break free. Kukoc with the defensive effort.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Now, here's Rozier. He has 5. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Ambo trying to break free. Graham with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Open for 3. Hornets with the rebound. Hernan Gomez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Rozier, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. Shoots a fader. Bridges misses. Chicago leading, and here we go. The Bulls fast break. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rozier looking around. Bridges against Rodman. Here's Hernan Gomez, and the layup's good off the glass. Hernan Gomez has got the game tied up here for Charlotte.
This is where Willie does his best work. As I say, Kevin, he's really good inside.
That's right, Brent. No good from Jordan. The Hornets on offense. Graham with the ball. He's got 8. Bridges passes to Biyombo. That shot misses.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
For Chicago, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bushler's checked in for Pippen. Brooks comes in for Jordan. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Harper.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Now, here's Monk. Passes to Zeller. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Now Kerr. Over Monk. Here's Rodman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Monk. It's good. Monk's got 6 points.
And one of the more underrated elements of his game. This is a guy that's always in control. Love seeing him finish even with the contact.
And again, no good by Chicago.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Good. Charlotte calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Longley's checked in for Rodman. Sally comes in for Kukoc. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Bushler. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Brooks. Now, here's Monk. He has 6. Back to Zeller. Ball's knocked loose. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Washington's checked in. The Bulls leading by 3. And here is Jordan. He's got 15. Inside and stolen by Zeller. Here's Batum. Outside Martin. 3-pointer. Good on the triple. Martin's got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest 3-pointer you can imagine.
Jordan against Batum, and it's good, 2 points. And that's now 17 points for Michael Jordan.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And it's the Hornets ball. Washington passes to Monk. Outside Martin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Washington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Longley, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Bulls making a change here. Weddington's checked in. The Hornets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Martin against Pippen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Monk. The Bulls have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
Martin for 3. Sally with the rebound. Chicago leading. Now here's Jordan. He's got 17. And the pass to Wennington. Out to the right wing. To the inside. Pippen. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Pippen's got 8 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Monk and Batum, the wing. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. And it's Graham in at the point guard position. Hangs, and the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. But they recover it. Kukoc kicks to Jordan. Throws it up high. Shot's good by Pippen. Pippen's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Bulls. Hornets trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside, Batum. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Then for 3. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Batum. Here's Monk. It goes straight through with the swish.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Ron Harper, he's checked in for Steve Kerr. And then for Charlotte, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Cody Zeller. Miles Bridges comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Monk. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page and were all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Rozier against Jordan. Rozier the pass to Washington. Bridges kicks to Green. From deep. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 19 points.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Harper against Rozier. With the floater. Nice D from Pippen.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Rodman's shot is off. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And here is Rozier. It's good. This game is all even.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Harper the pass to Jordan. And it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Graham with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Bridges. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Bridges has got the game tied up here for the Hornets.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Outside Harper. Back to Kukoc. Shoots over Graham. Kukoc can't get it to go.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Basket counts.
An under control player in close. Even when Bridges is under pressure, he just stays committed to his move.
Pippen with it. To the paint. Here's Jordan. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. That's 23 points for Jordan.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, the more Jordan wants the ball.
Charlotte calls timeout. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game, Willie Hernan Gomez.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight, that they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Here's Rozier. Good work defensively by Pippen. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Here's Graham. No good there. And it's Chicago the other way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Bushler's checked in for Chicago. The Hornets also with a sub. Washington's checked in. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them the lead. So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Pass to Hernan Gomez. .29 left in the fourth quarter. Up top, Graham. 5 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. Charlotte, no good that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
drive by Jordan. Can't get it to fall. And it's the Hornets ball. They trail by 1. Offensive rebound. Bridges has gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. Pippen against Bridges. Jordan inside. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Rozier against Harper. Graham, the pass to Rozier. To the wing on the left. From the baseline. And it's Jordan with the rebound. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. The Bulls making a switch here. Simpkins checked in. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3 ball.
Charlotte calls timeout. They're behind by 3. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Graham, the pass to Washington. Harper against Rozier. Here's Graham. Off target from downtown. Yes!
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Boy, I'll tell you, there's an art to doing this. What's amazing is how often Jordan hits the clutch shot. Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
Well, you can bet that's what they're looking for this late in the game. They need that 3.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.